Okay, we have to save the day.
I know what would really let me help you.
You've got it.
A super suit of my very own.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Let's go.
It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his Mighty Pet Ultimate. In today's adventure, it's a super duper ride because Drew is going to save Mother's Day for all the superheroes and their moms.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't believe it's already that time of year again. The Super Moms Convention.
Yeah, when all the superheroes and their moms get together to celebrate Mother's Day and maybe stop a supervillain or two along the way.
Well, guess what, Drew? We're here.
This is gonna be so awesome.
Did you remember to pack your bathing suit?
Yup.
Flip-flops?
Yes, Mom.
Sunscreen? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I know.
You'll see. It might save your life one day.
So Drew and his mom boarded the Super Mom cruise and had the time of their lives. They played games by the pool. They had fun on the deck.
Okay, first one to race around the entire ship wins.
On your mark.
Get set.
I won.
No, I won.
And ate lots of food at the buffet.
I don't love baked potatoes.
Hulk mash.
Mashed potatoes, much better.
Eventually, it was late afternoon, and Drew and his mom were back in their room.
Come on, Mom, we gotta go. Everyone is upstairs on the top deck for the talent show.
Hold on, Drew. We've got to reapply that sunscreen.
But Mom...
Sorry, mister. A sunburn is no joke. Better safe than sorry. Huh? The talent show wasn't supposed to start yet.
I don't think that's the talent show. Attention all superheroes. We're super villains, and we're here to ruin your trip.
Oh man, this was supposed to be a vacation from crime fighting.
We want to give our moms the most awesome Mother's Day gift ever. Like a cruise!
So we'll go ahead and take yours.
So thoughtful, Raymond.
You can't defeat us. We're superheroes.
That's why we came prepared with all of your greatest weaknesses. Kryptonite.
Gasp.
Bug spray.
Uh-oh.
You'll never stop us. Supervillains, let's go.
Oh no! The supervillains and their supervillain moms boarded the cruise ship and totally took over.
Supervillains, go lock up all these heroes in the brig. We can have this entire ship all to ourselves.
Ahem.
And our moms.
Mommy, let's go ride the water slide. Let's go sunbathe.
Good thing all those superheroes were here on the deck instead of being lame and staying in their rooms.
See, Drew? I told you sunscreen could be a lifesaver.
Okay, we have to save the day.
I know what would really let me help you.
You've got it.
A super suit of my very own.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Let's go.
So Drew and his mom snuck around the ship to get to the deck. They avoided bad guys and their moms at the buffet, and villains with their moms in the pool. And eventually, they made it to the top.
Drew Pendous, why weren't you up here with everyone else? I was reapplying my sunscreen, of course. So lame.
It's actually very important, dear. Too bad, Drew. You're surrounded.
Who's gonna save you now? Your mom?
Not just my mom, all the moms. You're forgetting something, Drew. We've already locked up all the moms. You're forgetting something, Gray. Even moms have moms. And the only thing stronger than a super mother is a super grandmother.
On your left, dearie.
Super grandmas?
Here, honey, I knit you this blanket. Ah! I brought some homemade super soup.
Those spices. The smell is so strong.
The super grandmoms went all over the ship, defeating the villains with warm cookies, hugs and kisses on the cheeks, and some hard candy.
You did it, Drew. Hooray!
This is the best Mother's Day ever.
And best grandmother's day ever.
Rats! Face it, Ray, it's over. Never! I'll erase this whole ship and sink the whole thing. Ah! Ouch! My face! What's going on? Looks like a sunburn.
I told you sunscreen could be a lifesaver.
Ah, it hurts.
So that's how Drew saved Mother's Day. The bad guys all got caught, and the heroes had a great vacation.
The buffet is super.
Moral of the story, kids, don't be evil, especially on Mother's Day. Oh, and don't forget to put on sunscreen. That's important. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned next time for another adventure with the amazing Stupendous Drew Pendous and his mighty penultimate.
Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Miss Booksy. We haven't read Rapunzel in a while, so let's read it again. This time, tell me who comes to visit Rapunzel in the tower. Once upon a time, there was a man and woman who were very much in love. Let's just call them Tom and Sally. Sally was going to have a little baby. They were so happy, but also nervous because they didn't have very much money.
We don't have enough room for a baby. And don't even get me started on Dame Gothel.
Did I forget to mention that they lived in a teeny tiny hovel rented from Dame Gothel? Yes, that Dame Gothel, the witch.
Story time. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
No one knew for sure if she was a witch, but she wore very witchy-looking clothes and had a very witchy laugh. So yeah, Tom was right. Her backyard wasn't exactly the best place to raise a baby. One night, Sally awoke with the most peculiar craving.
I'm hungry. I could go for some Rapunzel flower.
What?
Those little weeds that taste like spinach? I want some.
Where am I supposed to get Rapunzel at 3 in the morning?
Dame Gothel has it growing in her garden.
She'll put a curse on me if I steal her Rapunzel.
Oh, shush. She'll understand.
And so that's how Tom found himself creeping around in the witch's garden at 3 in the morning, filling up a basket with Rapunzel flowers. He had just pulled up the last weed when...
Just what do you think you're doing?
Borrowing?
No, you're stealing!
I didn't mean to, I promise. My wife was just hungry. She's having a baby.
A baby?
Yes. Do you like babies?
I love babies. I'll make a deal with you. I won't send you to prison if you let me take care of your baby.
Like babysit?
Sure, like babysitting.
Dame Gothel cackled her witchy laugh, but Tom didn't get what was so darn funny.
Okay. Thanks.
No, thank you.
Okay. See you around.
When their baby girl was born 2 days later, Tom had completely forgotten about his deal with Dame Gothel, but she did not.
I'm here to take my baby.
What?
Me and him made a deal. I think I'll call her Rapunzel.
And with the puff of smoke, the witch disappeared, taking the baby with her.
Our baby!
Oh no!
Stop her!
Tom and Sally were beyond freaked out. They called the police and formed a search party, but no one could find Dame Gothel and baby Rapunzel. It was like they had disappeared into thin air. But of course they hadn't just disappeared. You know this part of the story. They were in a tower deep in the woods. Here's what you might not know about this fairy tale. Dame Gothel wasn't entirely witchy. She actually tried very hard to be a nice mommy to the new baby. She gave her the best baby toys. She sang her the sweetest lullabies.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop.
Well, she tried. Dame Gothel even tried to make silly faces to get Rapunzel to laugh. But baby Rapunzel must have known that this wasn't her real mommy, so she pretty much never stopped crying. The only thing that could calm her down was when Dame Gothel brushed baby Rapunzel's hair.
Oh, thank goodness, finally.
Dame Gothel spent so much time doing Rapunzel's hair that she got really good at it and eventually tried out pretty much every hairstyle there is. And Dame Gothel didn't dare cut Rapunzel's beautiful hair. So over the years, it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. By the time Rapunzel was a young lady, it was like world record length. Hey, Dame Gothel, you think I could enter a hair competition or something? I bet I could win a big prize.
You know very well that you can't leave the tower.
Right, there was that about Dame Gothel. She wouldn't let Rapunzel leave the tower, not even on a super nice sunny day. Maybe one day.
I heard that. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but one day I'll get out. She'll see.
Heard that too.
Here are the things Rapunzel did to keep herself entertained all those years. I learned to knit. I read every single book in the Tower Library at least 3 times. I learned to cook international cuisine. Come on and get it! Spaghetti taco sushi. I learned to dance. Ballet. Tap. Salsa. And hip hop. Then one day there was a knock at the door. Huh? Who could that be? Dame Gothel never knocks.
Yoo-hoo! Hello! I'm selling craft boxes. Do you want to buy one?
Craft boxes?
Yeah, they'll keep you entertained for hours.
That sounds awesome! Come on up!
Well, hi there. I'm Crafty Carolina. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Crafting Carolina. I'm Rapunzel.
That's nice. Do you live up here all by yourself?
Well, my mother, Dame Gothel, lives here too sometimes, but now that I'm old enough, I stay here alone a lot.
May I show you my crafting wares? Check that out.
Cool! I'll take 2. One for me and one for Dame Gothel.
Oh, well, score. All right, I'll sign you up for 2. You got money?
Money?
Yeah, you know, that you buy stuff with.
No, I don't, but I'll trade you. How about this giant sweater?
It's kind of warm out.
Okay, well, why don't you just hang out till Dame Gothel gets here and she'll pay you.
Okay.
Rapunzel and Carolina spent the rest of the day making crafts. Finally, Dame Gothel arrived, but she was very jealous and didn't want to share Rapunzel with anyone, so she was not exactly happy to find crafty Carolina there.
Get out of this tower!
All right, gotta go.
You are so mean! She could have been my very first friend ever!
You don't need friends, you have me!
Yeah, you're like a great friend.
That's it, you're grounded.
Grounded? But I'm not allowed to leave anyway.
Well, now I'm boarding up the door so no one can ever come here again.
But how are you gonna get in?
Oh, right. I know. I'll call Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And you'll throw your hair out the window and I'll climb up it.
Really?
It's a good plan.
And so Dame Gothel closed up the tower so that no one could ever visit Rapunzel ever again. Rapunzel was sad. She had always been alone, so she never knew what it might be like to have a friend. Now that Rapunzel knew, she felt extra lonely. It was taking some serious getting used to pulling Dame Gothel up the tower with her hair. Ow! Ow! Oh, take it easy! Rapunzel took to singing lonely songs, belting them from the tower window. Lonely, I am so lonely. I ain't got nobody to be up in the tower with me. One day Rapunzel was doing her usual, singing sad ballads from the tower window, when 2 brothers, princes, heard her voice in the forest.
Halt! What's that? It's an angel.
Okay.
I must find her.
You're on your own, dude. I'm going back to the palace.
Peace.
The first prince set off to find the source of the singing, but the forest was echoey, and at every turn it sounded like the singing was coming from a different location. It was like he was going in circles. But then, just before nightfall, he found her.
She's beautiful.
The prince, who was named Prince Edward, by the way, returned every day for a whole month. He would just sit and listen, silently applauding at the end of each song so as to not be noticed. At home, his brother Brad teased him.
How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
You totally like her. Edward has a crush.
No, I don't.
Whatever, dude.
Well, maybe I do. And one day I'll talk to her and we'll fall in love, and then I'll ask her to marry me and be my queen.
This got Brad's attention. You see, Prince Edward was next in line to be crowned king, but there was one catch. He had to be married. Prince Brad had always assumed this would never happen and that he would become king. He already had a girlfriend, Princess O'Grady, so marriage would be no problem.
Edward's way too shy. He'll never even talk to the tower girl. I'll marry Ogret before Dad retires, and then I'll be king.
The next day, Prince Edward set up his usual spot and listened to the sweet sounds of Rapunzel singing. Are you there? Are you anywhere? Then suddenly, the singing stopped.
What? No. Keep singing forever. I wonder who that could be.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Rapunzel. Is that the name of the lovely songstress? I love it.
Then the prince watched in awe as Rapunzel dropped her golden braid down the side of the tower.
That little old lady is climbing her hair like a rope. How strange.
The prince waited and watched the tower window until again the braid dropped down and Dame Gothel climbed to the ground and hobbled away. Prince Edward waited to be super extra sure Dame Gothel was gone. Then he approached the tower. He cleared his throat and called up in his best witch voice.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Huh? Again? I wonder what she wants now. Ow!
Sorry, I must be heavier than a little old woman.
Who are you?
I'm Prince Edward. A pleasure to meet you, my lady.
A prince? Really? That's so cool.
May I come in?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
That's a bummer. May I use your hair to climb back down? Nah, it'll hurt you. Never mind. I'll just jump.
No, don't jump. You'll hurt yourself. You can use my hair.
I wish I didn't have to go. I waited an awfully long time to talk to you.
You have?
Yes, every day I sat down and listened to you sing, dreaming of the day I would finally meet you.
Really? I mean, I guess I am a pretty good singer.
The best!
I wish you could stay too, but I'll get in so much trouble if Dame Gothel finds you here.
How about this? I'll climb that tree and we can talk from there. That way, we're really not breaking the rule, are we?
Brilliant! So Prince Edward climbed down Rapunzel's hair and then back up the nearest tree.
So your name's Rapunzel, huh? Nice to meet you.
And it's nice to meet you, Prince Edward. Prince Edward returned every day to the same spot to talk to Rapunzel. They even played catch. Sorry!
Okay.
Finally, one day the prince realized something major. He was definitely, most assuredly in love with Rapunzel. He couldn't hold it in a second.
Rapunzel, will you marry me?
I'm not even allowed to talk to you, much less marry you.
Surely your mom wants you to be happy.
I don't think she's my real mom. I think she took me from my real parents. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes I think I can remember my real mom.
We'll find your real parents and then we'll be married.
Okay, but not now. Dame Gothel will be here any minute.
I'll come back for you tomorrow.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And hurry, my feet hurt.
Back at the palace, Prince Edward couldn't contain his excitement.
I'm getting married, I'm getting married.
But Prince Brad heard Edward's song, and that's not good, kids. Remember, Brad wanted to be king, and their dad was retiring his crown in just 1 month.
If Edward marries that girl, then he gets to be king. I have to stop this.
Prince Brad jumped on his horse and rushed to the tower. He arrived just in time to see Dame Gothel climbing down Rapunzel's hair.
Bad guy's gonna take your daughter.
What? Never! Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
What's wrong?
You know what's wrong. You were planning to leave me. If you want to go, then go. But first, I'm cutting your hair.
What? No! Why? I love my hair! But there was no arguing with Dame Gothel. She cut off Rapunzel's long locks and kicked her out into the cold, dark night. Rapunzel wandered the forest, hoping that somehow she would find Prince Edward. But she had never left the tower in her life. The next day, Prince Edward awoke, eager to see Rapunzel. He sang and whistled all the way to the tower.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let that hair down. I'm coming up.
The braid dropped and he climbed up.
We're getting married, we're getting married. Ah!
You were coming to take my Rapunzel, weren't you?
Where is she?
She's gone. You're my prisoner now.
Dame Gothel left the prince tied and locked up in the tower. Earlier, it had been the happiest day of his life. Now it was the saddest. Back in the forest, Rapunzel was desperately trying to find Prince Edward. She walked and walked and walked and walked. And then, rather suddenly, she found herself in a whole new world. Whoa! Betty Baldy's beauty parlor. Hey, maybe she can fix my hair. Hi, are you Betty Baldy?
Sure am. Sit down. Let me fix you up. How's that?
Love it! When she saw a familiar face coming in the door. Dame Gothel. And she's wearing my hair! Dame Gothel seemed to have taken Rapunzel's blonde braid and fashioned it to a wig of her own.
You got some hair.
It's all natural, too.
Yeah, right.
I need a very special hairdo. I'm going to a ball at the palace tonight. A ball at the palace? How fancy.
Rapunzel decided that she had better follow Dame Gothel to the party. Hey, I'm on the list. Yeah, okay, see ya. Now where's Edward? I have to find him.
I'm Prince Brad, but when I get married tomorrow, I'm gonna be King Brad.
I'm, what's that? Oh, okay, coming. I have to go. Talk to you later, okay?
I recognize you. You're that girl from the tower.
Rapunzel tried to rush out of the palace, but she somehow got caught in a conga line. Edward is supposed to be king, not Brad. Something is seriously wrong here. I bet that old stinker Dame Gothel has something to do with this.
Don't worry. Edward's locked away. He'll never get out.
Rapunzel finally found the door and ran away from the ball. Rapunzel didn't know what to do. She was just about to break down in tears when another familiar face appeared.
Well, you look like someone who could use some cheering up.
Crafting Carolina, hi!
Wait a second, I thought you never left your tower.
She kicked me out just because I fell in love. And now she's got my prince locked in a tower.
Well, wait a second. I know how to get to the tower. It's on my sales route, remember? Let's go save that prince!
Yay! After Crafty and Rapunzel stocked up on all the important stuff, crafting supplies and snacks, the two set off into the woods to find the tower. I definitely hear something. Hide! Rapunzel and Carolina stepped forward following Dame Gothel, and then they realized they were already at the tower.
Rapunzel, what are you doing here?
I'm here to save Edward. Crafting Carolina tossed a giant net over Dame Gothel, trapping her. Awesome! Where'd you get that?
I made it.
Crafty. We took care of Dame Gothel, now we gotta save Edward. What's that?
Grappling hook. Never know when you're gonna have to scale a wall.
Edward!
Rapunzel?
Edward!
You changed your hair.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Guys, super sweet reunion and all, but it's almost morning. We gotta go stop a wedding.
Rapunzel, Prince Edward, and Carolina rushed to the palace.
Stop the wedding! Stop the wedding!
Edward? My son!
Dad!
Edward's own brother plotted with evil Dame Gothel to lock him up in a tower so that he couldn't marry me.
Well, I've heard enough. Guards!
No, I'm the king. I'm the king.
Thank you for rescuing my son.
You're very welcome. Do we get to be married now?
We were all set up for a party. What do you say, everyone?
Yay!
Excuse me. So sorry to interrupt.
Rapunzel?
Mom? Dad? Rapunzel?
Now let's have a wedding.
Yay! And so the two lovebirds were finally married, and Rapunzel's long-lost parents were there to celebrate with them. It was the happiest of days, just like a fairy tale, don't you think? That's right. She meets the witch, Crafting Carolina, and the prince. Did you get them all? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. See you next time. Bye!
Oh, Mama, if only you knew that your little boy became the dean of Cruel School. Maybe then you would be proud of me.
Mama, look at this evil picture I drew. Not now. I must figure out a way to ruin this playground.
And that, kids, is why I will ruin Mother's Day, if it's the last thing I do. Hello, villains. Welcome back to Bad Guys class, where we learn to be the baddest bad guys ever. Today, we're learning how to ruin Mother's Day.
Ooh, we could bake Mother's Day cakes and add extra sprinkles. And when they bite it, the cake will be really crunchy.
That's a great idea, Timmy. If we wanted to make Mother's Day even better.
Well, there's nothing more evil than no Mother's Day. What if we erased Mother's Day right off the calendar? No balloons, no flowers, no cakes, no breakfast in bed. No Mother's Day.
Goodbye forever, Mother's Day.
Let the games begin. So long, on Mother's Day. Morning time! Can't believe today is... I could have sworn I was supposed to do something today.
Drew, bus is almost here.
On my way, Mom! I wonder what's for breakfast today.
Moms across the nation are in protest. They're quitting being moms.
Yeah, my kids haven't thanked me all year for the work I do. You think they even notice? It's about time they figure out how to do some stuff on their own.
It's a mom revolution. What does this mean for kids and families everywhere?
Crazy stuff, huh, Mom? So, what for breakfast?
Whatever you can find in the cupboards, Drewy. Bon appetit.
No waffles or chocolate chip pancakes?
Didn't you hear the news? I'm off duty. Now hurry along.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, son. I'll be home late from work, so make your own dinner.
Hey, guys.
Why so down, Drew?
It's my mom. She's acting different. I think she may be mad at me.
Yours too? I just thought it was because I didn't clean my room.
I thought it was because I've been doing homework at the dinner table.
You get in trouble for that?
Something doesn't feel right, guys.
Oh, I know. What if we throw our moms a party? Those always make me happy.
You mean like a birthday, but like a day for moms?
I'm pretty sure that's what Mother's Day is for.
That's it! Mother's Day! That should be right around now.
But it's gone.
It's as though Mother's Day was just
erased. There can only be one villain behind erasing Mother's Day, Ray Blink. Attention, moms and dads and kids. Mother's Day is back on.
Surprise!
Aw, you don't know how much this means to us, kids. We thought you didn't appreciate us.
Of course we do, Mom. You taught me how to be a homework superstar and a whole bunch of other stuff. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Not so fast.
Goodbye forever, Mother's Day.
Not so fast. Hey, wait!
Put me down!
Only if you promise to stop ruining Mother's Day.
What do you like about Mother's Day anyway?
It's the one day a year we get to celebrate moms, and only moms, for all the awesome stuff they do.
Maybe your mom. My mom never had time for me.
I'm sure she was just busy. Here, let's ask her.
Mom?
Hey, kiddo, what are you doing hanging upside down?
I was trying to ruin Mother's Day for everyone because I was angry at you for never making time for me.
Never making time? I tried, kiddo. I wish I could have spent all day with my little bad guy, but I was so busy being a supervillain.
Really?
Sure, I was trying to be the best role model I could. What do you say we bond over some chicken liver? Your favorite.
Deal.
I like you a lot, son. Now get down from there. Don't want that evilness to go to your head.
You heard my mom. Let me go so I can get to my chicken liver date. Slowly.
Promise you'll leave Mother's Day alone now?
Yeah. But we'll be back with other villain stuff.
Woohoo! Mother's Day is back on.
Happy Mother's Day!
It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his Mighty Penultimate. Get ready, because today's episode is the mother of all superhero stories. It was almost Mother's Day, and Drew got a very special letter in the mail.
Mom! It came! It came!
What came, dear?
Look! Dear Drew, you and your mother are cordially invited to attend this year's Supermoms Convention. We're both invited to the annual Supermoms Convention because I'm a superhero. Oh my gosh! We're going to the Supermoms Convention!
Supermoms Convention? What's that?
It's only the coolest thing in the world. Every year, all the world's greatest superheroes and their moms come together in one big convention.
Wow, it's like a huge party.
And they give out awards to the best heroes.
And they have brunch. That's like the best meal of the day.
Yup, and my favorite superhero of all time is going to be there. Art Man. He's so good that he can draw anything, even people. I always have trouble drawing hands.
That's awesome! I just mailed some homemade crafts to my mom.
I gave my mom a coupon for a massage.
I got my mom some pork chops to cook for dinner.
Your mom likes pork chops?
I don't know, but I do.
Meanwhile, over at Cruel School...
I I love Mother's Day. Perfect day to prank my mom. I can't wait for her to see the slugs that I got her.
I'm going to trick my mom into sitting on a whoopee cushion.
Those ideas are like so lame. I got my mom some chocolate, but when you bite it, it tastes like mayonnaise.
Stop talking about Mother's Day. You're making me nervous.
Why, D-Mean? What are you getting your mom?
I have no idea. She's disappointed in me every year.
Why don't you get her some flowers? Everybody likes flowers.
No, Timmy, that's too simple. Hold on, wait. Tomorrow is the Supermoms convention. I'll totally sabotage it, and then she'll be so proud of me. Hello, Mother. Meet me at the Supermoms convention tomorrow. I'm going to have a surprise for you.
Soon enough, it was Mother's Day, and Drew and his mom arrived at the Supermoms convention.
This is the coolest place ever.
Look at all these superheroes with their moms.
Mom, there's Artman. Hi, Artman. I'm the Stupendous Drew Pendous. Can I have your autograph?
Sure, my boy.
Whoa! You have the best handwriting I've ever seen.
Keep practicing with that pen, Drew. You're a natural.
Thanks, Artman. Can we get a picture?
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Wait, hold on. I think I accidentally took a video. How do I take a photo?
Oh, brother.
Get ready, heroes. Your Mother's Day is about to go down the drain.
Oh no, water. That's like my kryptonite.
Don't worry, everyone. Frost Girl to the rescue.
So cool. I've got to get her autograph later.
Darn that Frost Girl. Well, let's see them deal with my stink bombs.
Ew, that stings.
No problemo. Tech Dude can handle this.
Nice work, Tech Dude. I'm a huge fan.
So am I.
Okay, that does it. Time to really ruin this party.
Mice! Ah! Mice! There are mice everywhere! Everyone run! Watch out! Mice!
It's chaos!
Everybody stay calm.
We're all gonna be okay. Mice! Mom, what do we do? How do we get the mice out of here?
Let me look online. Hold on, I think I accidentally started playing a video.
Cheese!
That's it! Cheese! Hey mice, come get some cheese.
Tech Dude, can I borrow this for a second?
Sure thing, ma'am.
Sayonara, mice.
Great job, Mom! We did it!
Wow, Drew. Can I get your autograph? And your mom's, too.
You got it, Artman.
Grrr! At least Mother didn't get here in time to see this. Happy Mother's Day?
I can't believe you've done this. Pranking superheroes is one thing, but how dare you prank their moms? They're the real superheroes, and you should never do anything mean to them.
I'm sorry, Mother. I just don't know what to get you.
You don't have to try so hard. All I really want are some flowers.
Seriously?
Told you so.
Ah!
So that's how Drew and his mom saved Mother's Day. They won the awards for Best Superhero and Best Supermom. And everyone enjoyed a delicious brunch. Because it wouldn't be a Mother's Day without a nice brunch. Moral of the story, kids, your mom is a hero. Make sure to celebrate her on Mother's Day. Oh, and if there's a lot of mice running around, we'll just get a lot of cheese. And if you don't get rid of the mice, you could always make a pizza.
Hey guys, it's me, the Stupendous Drew Pendous with my Mighty Pen Ultimate. Don't forget to subscribe for some awesome adventures. See you then.
Today we're reading Sleeping Beauty versus the Evil Fairy. I hope she's rested up and ready to save the day. Once upon a time. Wiggle, snap, story time! Once upon a time, in an enchanted land far, far away, there lived a king and a queen. One day, after many, many years of hoping for a baby, the king and queen had a little baby girl, a princess named Briar Rose. Everyone in the land was so excited about the new baby princess, especially the fairies. You see, fairies love babies. So the fairies all got together to plan a party to celebrate little Briar Rose. Fairies also love parties.
Speakers work. Excellent.
Everything was shaping up for a wonderful party. Well, all except for one teeny tiny detail that everyone overlooked. No one had invited Grimsley.
Story time. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue. Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Grimsley was not like the other fairies. Grimsley liked to do sort of mischievous things like gluing fairies' wings together. We're stuck! And filling the pixie glitter jars with dirt. And she absolutely loved to put curses on the other fairies.
Curse you! I turn you into a frog!
Hey! Grimsley just wasn't very nice. Maybe that's why it never occurred to any of the other fairies to invite her. Anyway, the party started out like any other fairy party. It was lots of fun, and everyone was happy until...
What? I just came to bring a present for the baby.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
The king and queen opened Grimsley's present, but they were confused.
What is this? A spindle?
Briar Rose is far too young to play with a spindle.
See, kids, a spindle is a sharp, pointy thing used to make yarn. So not exactly a good gift for a baby.
You didn't read the card. It explains the curse.
This is gibberish.
It says here that when Briar Rose turns 16, she'll prick her finger on a spindle and fall into a 100-year sleep. The only thing that will wake her is true love. And good luck with that. Hard to find love when you're napping.
She just put a curse on Briar Rose.
A purse?
A curse!
Oh no, curses are bad.
That's right, kids. Curses are bad, especially when they're from an angry fairy. Grimsley flew away. The next day, the king and queen banned Grimsley from the kingdom and ordered that all spindles be thrown away.
This is a no spindle zone. No spindles.
And it remained a no spindle zone for exactly 16 years. And then one day, a nearly grown-up Briar Rose went exploring around the castle. What you doing?
I'm spinning.
Really? This is how I spin. Whoa. Makes me dizzy though.
I'm spinning yarn. Then I'll make you a pretty dress.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Hey, I've never seen you around here before. Are you new?
I've been around for years, but no one visits me much.
Oh, well, now that I know you're here, I'll come and visit you every day. Hey, could I try? Ooh, I poked myself. It's not too bad though. It only hurts a little.
Too bad. She was actually kind of sweet. Oh well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Briar Rose had fallen into a deep sleep. Oh no, just like the curse said she would. When she didn't show up for dinner, the king and queen began to worry. Everyone went looking for her.
Briar Rose!
Briar Rose, where are you?
When they found her sleeping, the spindle beside her, they all knew that Grimsley was to blame. The king and queen were so upset, but Grand Fairy, the oldest and wisest of all the fairies, had an idea.
I can cast a spell that will make everyone in the castle fall asleep and only wake when the princess wakes. Then it will be as if no time has passed at all.
The king and queen agreed to it. Grand Fairy summoned all the magic she could, and with a wave of her fairy wand, everyone fell asleep. Yep, still sleeping. And they slept, and slept, and slept. Nothing could wake them up. Over the years, the trees grew around the castle like a jungle, and eventually people kind of just forgot that it had ever even existed. But inside the castle, Briar Rose looked exactly as she did the day she fell asleep. Luckily, Grimsley hadn't cursed her dreams, and Briar Rose had plenty of sweet dreams. One time, she dreamed she lived in a land of puppies. Just puppies everywhere for as far as the eye could see. Puppies! And then another time, the puppies were replaced by kittens. Kittens! Actually, there were lots of dreams like that. Puppies, kittens, ponies, unicorns, hamsters, unicorn hamsters. Pretty much anything cute/awesome, and Briar Rose dreamt about it. But Briar Rose's favorite dream was the one with the prince. Ah, the prince. The prince dream always started the same. Briar Rose would wake up bright and early. Then I would walk into the garden where all the birds and woodland creatures would come out to greet me.
Hi, Briar Rose. Briar Rose is here.
We love you, Briar Rose.
I would do the usual dream stuff, like dance around and sing with the animals. But then a handsome prince arrives on horseback. He is, of course, smitten with me and declares he is in love with me at first sight.
Oh, princess, I'm in love with you at first sight. Marry me. I can't live without you.
I hop onto his horse and we fly around. What? It's a dream. Horses fly in my dream. Anyway, then he whisks me away to his kingdom and we live happily ever after. Sleeping Beauty dreamed about being rescued by a prince, but it was just a dream. And Sleeping Beauty was still cursed to sleep forever. Oh no! Oddly enough, there was a prince from a nearby kingdom who looked a lot like the prince in Briar Rose's dream. His name was Prince John. Prince John and his brother Peter grew up hearing the legend of the sleeping princess and the true love that would save her. Everyone said her castle was somewhere deep in the woods, but no one had been able to find it.
No way. I've been all through those woods. That's all just fairy tale stuff.
You don't know for sure. It could be true.
Yeah, right. Next you're gonna tell me the fairies are real.
But remember, kids, fairies are real, and they were on the lookout for a prince who might be Briar Rose's one true love.
He seems like a nice boy.
He doesn't even believe in fairies.
No, not that one. The other one. We have to lead him to the castle. Then he'll find Briar Rose, and somehow they'll fall in love. Haven't figured that part out yet.
Maybe we could just sprinkle him with some pixie glitter.
Did you hear something?
Huh?
Could have sworn I heard a tiny sneeze.
It was probably the fairies.
Twinkles and Buttercup flew back towards the castle, excited to tell the other good fairies that they had found a prince for Briar Rose. But they were suddenly stopped in their tracks.
What are you doing here, Grimsley? You were banned.
Yes, but the king and queen who banned me are fast asleep. What are they gonna do? Snore me to death?
They're gonna be awake soon because we found a charming young prince to come break the curse.
We're gonna tell Grand Fairy and Sparkle right now!
You are, huh? It'd be a shame if you couldn't do that.
What do you mean?
What's the matter? Mean fairy got your tongue?
How are they gonna tell Grand Fairy and Sparkles?
Can you guys draw out what you're trying to say? Grimsley casting a spell, and they can't talk.
Oh, I know! They found a prince to break the spell!
And then Grimsley must have found out and cursed them so they couldn't tell anyone.
Buttercup and Twinkles drew out directions on how to get to the prince's castle, and Grand Fairy and Sparkles set out to find him. Let's check on Briar Rose again and see how things are going with her. Still snoozing away. When Grand Fairy and Sparkle got to the castle, they scoped it out detective style.
Remember, try not to scare him.
Got it! Hi!
Ah!
Oh no! He's out cold.
Just like Briar Rose! She's sleeping, he's sleeping! Match made in heaven! Hey! Wake up!
Ah!
Don't be scared. We're fairies, and we've come to tell you about your true love.
Huh?
But what the good fairies didn't know, boys and girls, is that they were talking to the wrong prince. See, Grimsley had beaten Good Fairy and Sparkle to the castle and captured Prince John.
You're in the Enchanted Kingdom, the land of magic and fairies. I'm Grimsley, the greatest fairy of them all.
Oh, very impressive. And why am I tied up?
You are supposed to fall in love with a princess named Briar Rose, aka Sleeping Beauty.
Are you talking about the Sleeping Beauty? I knew she was real.
Now zip it before I curse you too.
Prince John had so many more questions, but he decided he'd better do as Grimsley said and zip it. He soon fell asleep and had a dream, a very sweet dream about a lovely princess. It was just a dream, but it felt so real. So real that when he woke up, he was very disappointed to find that he was still tied up at Grimsley's. The good news was the bad fairy was nowhere to be seen.
I have to escape. That was easy.
Yeah, fun fact, fairies are terrible at tying knots. That's why they never wear shoes with any laces. Meanwhile, Briar was still in her deep sleep, dreaming a sweet dream about her prince. Ah, her dashing prince. But then something weird happened. Her prince suddenly changed into someone else. Another prince. But this prince was all wrong. He said,
No, I don't think this is true love. Sorry.
huh? That part wasn't a dream. You see, Grand Fairy and Sparkle had brought Prince Peter to see Briar Rose.
So, are you in love?
No?
She's cursed into a deep sleep, and only her true love can wake her up. We thought that might be you.
This is the legendary Sleeping Beauty. My brother is always going on and on and on about her.
Hold up, you have a brother?
Yeah, I saw him leaving with some little lady. She had wings just like you guys.
Grimsley! We have to go rescue that prince.
Let's go!
Okay, I guess I'll just see myself out.
The good fairies set off to find Grimsley's hideout, but they wouldn't find Prince John there. He was wandering the enchanted forest trying to get to Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Wait, what's that noise? That sounds like snoring. This is it. I made it. Woohoo! Time to go break the spell.
Prince John wandered the castle looking for Briar Rose's room, which, as it turns out, wasn't too difficult. Prince John opened the door. You might imagine something like this happened next. My prince, my one true love.
Marry me.
But what really happened is this.
Hey, Briar Rose? I think I'm supposed to wake you up? I mean, I don't mean to sound presumptuous or anything, but I might be your true love. It's destiny or something? I guess I'll wait here until you wake up. I'm just going to wait outside.
Who? What was that?
Sorry, I just fell. Briar Rose, you're awake!
You're my prince from the dreams.
Huh? You dreamed of me?
Yeah. Wait, am I awake or is this another dream? Oh, please, please, pretty, please tell me I'm really awake.
You're really awake.
Sleeping Beauty was no longer sleeping. Her true love had awakened her by being clumsy and noisy. How romantic. Woohoo! Wait, what year is it? How long was I out for? Did you hear me snoring? Oh gosh, do I have drool on my face? Please tell me I don't have drool on my face.
All good.
Thank goodness. So, you broke the spell, huh?
Yes, I'm apparently your one true love. I mean, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I already know everything about you. This is so weird, but cool. But just as the two lovebirds were getting to know each other, they heard a very odd noise. What is that?
It sounds like it's coming right this way. I'm okay.
Oh, hello, Briar Rose. You're up.
Who are you?
It's the bad fairy. We have to run.
My legs are asleep. I can't move.
I am Grimsley, the greatest fairy of evil, and I curse you.
But before she could finish her curse...
Hey, where'd they go?
Once they got out of the castle, Briar Rose tried to wake up the rest of her body.
Better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Because it's time to run.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know.
But wherever they ran, Grimsley was going to follow. And she was working up her worst curse yet. Briar Rose and Prince John were on the run from the bad fairy Grimsley. Only problem was they didn't know where to go, so they kind of just ran around, freaking out. Meanwhile, since the 100 years of sleeping spell had been broken, the rest of the castle was waking up.
We're awake. Hurrah!
But the hurrahs stopped when they found that Briar Rose was not in her room.
Where's the princess?
The princess is missing.
That's when, rather conveniently, the good fairies arrived. Grand Fairy and Sparkle were exhausted from flying all over, trying to undo Grimsley's mischief. But they had a job to do, and good fairies never give up.
So we have some good news. and some bad news.
Good news is the spell has been broken! Yay!
But the bad news?
What are they doing?
Oh, Grimsley cursed them and took their voices! They're trying to tell you the bad news!
Which is that Grimsley is planning another curse, and we're not sure what she's gonna do, but it's probably very, very, very bad. Oh no! She must have taken Briar Rose!
Don't worry, we'll find her. Let's go, gang!
Back in the forest, Briar Rose and Prince John had found what they thought was a great hiding spot. Let's just hang out here for a bit and maybe Grimsley will just give up and leave. But that proved to be wishful thinking because guess who showed up?
Hey guys, what's up? Are we playing hide and seek?
Grimsley! Yep, Grimsley had found them. Not good.
Let's see. What sort of evil spell should I cast? I could turn you into frogs. That's always fun. Oh, or how about I turn Briar Rose into a frog and Prince John into a fly? And then Briar the frog will eat John the fly. What do you say?
No thanks.
Oh, I could turn you into donkeys, half people, half horse, maybe turn you into statues. Oh, I know. I won't turn you into anything at all.
You won't?
No, I'll turn myself into...
a dragon?
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Run? Okay, maybe not. Fortunately, help was on the way. The good fairies were flying at top speed, on the hunt for Grimsley, ready to stop her in her evil tracks.
What's our plan again?
Find Grimsley and trap her in this bag.
Yeah, I think we'll need a bigger bag.
I have an idea. Follow me.
The good fairies flew right at Grimsley's face. You know, the one that was breathing fire at everyone. Usually not a good idea, but...
Pixie glitter, now!
Hey, get out of here! I can't see! Ow! I burned myself!
Well, maybe you should stop breathing fire.
Never!
Ow! Give it up, Grimsley! You're beat!
Yeah, Prince John and Briar Rose have true love. They broke the spell.
Yeah, love wins. This was like a poison to Grimsley. Bad fairies do not like love.
Ugh, gross! Don't invite me to the wedding!
Don't worry, you're not going anywhere. Except fairy jail.
Is that a thing?
We'll figure it out.
The important thing was that the day was saved. Grimsley was defeated and forced to undo all her evil spells. Twinkles and Buttercup got their voices back, and the Enchanted Kingdom was awake and happy. Normally, we'd say that this was a happy ending, but since Briar Rose and John only just met, let's call this one a happy beginning.
Aww.